Hello, my name is Daryl Harris. I'm an engineer with the Clayton Fire Department. For the past several months, the Clayton Fire Department and Town of Clayton have worked together to purchase new AEDs, automated external defibrillators just like this one, to place throughout town facilities in our town. We have placed AEDs at the Clayton Town Hall, the Community Center, Wastewater Treatment Facility, the library, the police department, the Operations Center. The Clayton Police Department Park Officer also has a mobile unit, and the Park and Recreation has a mobile unit that they take to different ball fields for ball games. Today we have Captain Matt Sutphin. He's going to explain how to use the AEDs as well as perform basic CPR.
AEDs are really simple to use. They're made to be used by the general public. That's why they're placed at all these facilities, not only in the town of Clayton, but other facilities located throughout the district. The first thing you're going to do, in most cases, it's going to be in a box. You're going to open up the box, and you're going to see several pieces of equipment in here. You'll see the AED, the pads, and also this little bag. And this bag has various other items that you will need to use the AED. The first thing is the scissors. This will be used to cut off the patient's clothing so you can access their bare chest. The second is a razor. If the patient has hair on the chest, you will need to remove it using this razor. And you'll also see a couple napkins or towels in here if they're wet or sweaty to dry them off before placing the pads. After you perform all that, you'll press the on button. Once it's been turned on, it'll give you step-by-step instructions on what to do. After that, you open up the pads. You have two different pads in here. One is going to go in the upper right chest, as you can see in the picture. And the second one is going to go in the lower left abdominal area, as you can see. Once the pads are placed, the AED will tell you that it's analyzing the patient, and it will tell you do not do CPR at this time. Once it's finished analyzing, it will either advise that they need a shock or to continue CPR. How would you do CPR? Today we're going to talk about hands-only adult CPR. What this means is that we're not going to do any kind of breathing for them. All you're going to do is push fast, push hard on their chest. The first thing you remember, you need to find the center of their chest and their sternum, which is in this area right here. Take the heel of your hand, place in the center, interlock your fingers. You want to have your elbows and arms locked out, shoulders directly above the patient, and you're going to do chest compressions at a depth of 2 inches at 100 to 120 beats per minute. If you know the song Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, it's the perfect rhythm to use. And again, we're only doing chest compressions and no breathing for them. You will continue CPR until emergency personnel arrive on scene and they can take over. So how do you put this all together? When you find someone unresponsive, you're going to come up to them and say, hey, are you okay? If they do not respond, you want to have someone call 911 and grab the AED. Daryl, call 911 and grab the AED.
Got it.
At that time, you'll be again doing chest compressions.
Remove clothes from patient's chest. When patient's chest is bare, open gray plastic case and peel off white adhesive pads.
And from this point here, you would place the pads just as they are explained on the pads themselves. Place one pad on the upper right chest of the patient, the other pad on the lower abdominal area of the patient. The AED will continue giving you instructions. The instructions are listed in the device. Turn on, place pads, press shock. Once you place the pads on the patient in the correct position, the machine will begin analyzing. While it's analyzing, it's letting you know whether you need to press shock or continue CPR. If it advises that you press shock, everyone needs to get off of the patient, no touching the patient, and then hit the shock button. Once the shock has been delivered, you will continue CPR as Captain Sutphin is doing for you today. Remember, CPR is push fast, push hard. No breathing required. Remember where the AEDs are located. They are there for your use and for you to use in case of an emergency. Please feel free to use them.
And remember, CPR and the use of an AED quickly is critical in saving lives.